This episode is brought to you by the Slash and Cast Podcast Network. Learn more at slashandcast.net.
It's not a Freaky Friday sequel. It's not a feel-good comedy. Our next movie is Halloween Resurrection, and it looks horrifying.
Welcome to our very first ever edition of our new bonus segment that we're titling Wrong Answers Only.
I didn't know you wanted me to respond. I thought you were doing a whole thing, so I was just nodding along.
It just looked like
That's
you had
right.
checked
That's right.
out.
I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
So the premise of what we're doing here, if you did not catch it at the end of last week's episode, is between our full episodes, we'll be doing these little miniature episodes where we put up the poster for the movie that we're going to be talking about next and let the fine folks of Twitter give us some wrong, terrible guesses as to what the movie's going to be about. And then we will tell you what it's actually about. And we'll listen to a clip or two and send you on your way.
Yeah.
With a smile and a candy in your pocket.
What? What? Babe, you sound like the creepy old guy in every neighborhood.
I'm the town creep. It's okay.
It's not, though. It's really not. Smile and a candy in your pocket. My God.
And the smile's not from the candy.
Oh my God, you're making it worse. Oh no.
Well, on that troubling note,
let's see what the fine people of Twitter had to say.
we should describe the poster first for people that haven't looked at it, that are just listening.
So I'm going to describe the poster for you now. There is a white Michael Myers face, which, if you don't know, is really the face of William Shatner, mask painted white. Except I think that was only for the first one, wasn't it? Or do they use the same one? I feel like they use different ones for each movie.
Ones were kind of based on that, but that's how they got it.
That's the first one was like a cheap William Shatner one. So that's what I'm going to say. It's you see half of the white spooky William Shatner face, and it says
"Evil finds its way home."
And then you see the sharp blade of a knife with Jamie Lee Curtis, Tyra Banks, Busta Rhymes, Sean something.
Patrick Thomas.
Yes, Sean Patrick Thomas from Save the Last Dance.
Some other lady.
And a woman whose name I don't know.
They're reflected back in the blade of Michael Myers' knife.
And the bottom of the poster says, Halloween Resurrection. That's my describing voice.
Chilling.
All right, so first up, we have Apocalypse in Review Podcast. On Twitter, they are at APOC Pod. APOC Pod. They said, everyone is quietly mad they have to share this small, sharp mirror while getting ready for a Halloween party.
Nobody looks particular. Well, I guess they kind of all look a little bit annoyed.
Yeah.
So the lane shift, who is at the lane shift, says
Easy to remember.
pale-faced man tries to attack people because they can smile and he can't.
Oh, sad. Sad pale-faced man.
It's a Native American legend, the pale-faced man
The
who can't smile.
Oh my God. That does sound like it would be a legend about us. I mean, not me particularly, because I smile all the frickin' time. Okay. Not Before Coffee, which is on Twitter at need_3_mugs. That's my computer voice. Tyra Banks announces the new lineup of judges for America's Next Top Model, and the old judges are out for revenge.
I mean, that honestly sounds like a movie that would be made.
I would watch that movie. I loved America's Next Top Model. It's hilarious.
And then the twist at the end is that it's Tyra Banks murdering everybody because she's just sick of the damn show.
She does that whole thing of like when she went, like, got super mad and started screaming at one of the contestants of, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
That's the third act climax.
Yes.
The Disc Dump podcast at The Disc Dump says, Busta Rhymes forms a supergroup audition in a scary house only to find it's occupied by a cranky clown. That's oddly close to what it actually is about.
I was going to say. Digital Dawn at Digital Dawn says, staff at Myers High School, led by science teacher Mr. Harris, played by Busta Rhymes, worked to bring back Halloween to the students, while overbearing principal Miss Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, tries to stop the holiday fun.
This is a Nickelodeon movie in their eyes.
Yes,
Like
that is
Snow
very,
Day, but for
yes.
Halloween.
Yes, I can see it.
The Conjecturing podcast at Conjecturing Pod says, Tyra Banks hosts America's Next Top Myers. Michael is the king of the runway slow step, but Lori has mastered the queen of scream chic look. Only one can be fierce, while the other will be slashed.
I love it.
They might have to cross over with that other one.
Yes.
That was Next Top Model themed.
Yes, I love it. Gilgo Case at Gilgo Case. You think that? Okay. Lindsay.
I don't know any other way that you would pronounce
right.
that,
I don't know, but it just feels wrong. I don't know. So if I got it right, woohoo. If I got it wrong, I am so sorry. Lindsay Lohan, still trapped in Jamie Lee Curtis's body, returns after 20 years to seek revenge upon her mother.
Yes.
I love it.
The long-awaited Freaky Friday sequel.
I mean, I have been waiting for that for so long. That sounds amazing.
Since the credits rolled on the first one.
I mean, basically.
So at Irish TV Films says, Mike is a lonely guy. His first love, Lori, is happy. Can Sarah, Bill, Donna, Jen, Jim, and Rudy get them back to where it all began? And after 22 years, can their love be resurrected? 2002's must-see comedy hit.
Now, I wonder if they meant to say 2020 or if they put 2002 because they're like...
That's when the actual movie came out.
Oh, okay. Well, I wish I had thought of that before.
Yeah, you and me both, sister.
Oh, my God. Shut up. Jackass. Okay. Kev at Kev Full Stop says, a man returns to his former house to find his mum has baked a cake for him. He sits down with her, and over a cup of tea, they discuss how lovely life is. Yeah. Further conversation revealed that the cake was made out of people.
all the other people that are reflected in the knife, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's how they got tied into it.
And finally, Performance Anxiety at Performance Anx says, Shia LaBeouf befriends a guy with Down syndrome and dreams of becoming a professional wrestler. So he thought this was the Peanut Butter Falcon.
Which Matt had to explain to me because I was like, what is up with this one? I don't like, are they just...
seems weird.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently it's a description of a movie I have not seen and did not know about.
So, sorry to say that all of you were wrong. That is not what this movie's about.
Surprise, surprise.
But before we get to the actual description and plot of this movie, we have one more wrong guess from a very precocious young lady.
She takes after her mother.
And she was very excited about making her podcast debut.
You want to say that one again?
She was very excited about making her podcast debut here on her loving parents' own show. So here's our darling daughter guessing what this movie is about from the mind of an 8-year-old girl.
But I know that If there's blood in a movie, then it's ketchup. Or bait. Or bait. Wait, are we recording?
Mm-hmm.
People can hear us right now?
Not right now.
Well, when you send it?
Uh-huh. Is that exciting?
I've never been on a podcast before. Now I'm starting to think I'm kind of big fans of you. Kind of. Not really, but kind of.
Not really. Okay, there's the poster.
Okay, so I bet it's something about Halloween, kind of.
Okay. Who do you think all those people are?
Some of them might be good guys and some of them might be bad guys?
Okay. Who's the bad guy?
It's probably...
The scary mask face guy in the back?
Yeah. Wait, no. That one.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah.
Why is she the bad guy?
I have no idea, but she looks kind of mad. All the others don't really.
What do you think happens in the movie?
Ghosts. There's this right. There's a knife right there, so I don't know.
What do you think he does with it?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I bet everybody else knows what you mean. Like when you somebody with a knife, you know what that means.
Yep.
Okay, that girl looks kind of pretty.
Tyra Banks?
Yeah.
Who do you think she is in the movie? What do you think she does?
I think she's a good guy. Because she looks scared. And usually the bad guys aren't very scared when,
Right.
And she is not scared at all.
What do you think the bad guy's name is?
This is a hard one. Evil find its way home.
Evil finds its way home. That is what's written on his face. What do you think, if you were making this movie, what would you call him?
Mystery face.
Mystery face?
Because he has a mask on, so nobody knows what he looks like under, unless it actually shows what he looks like under. Does it?
I don't know. We're going to have to watch it and find out.
Holy moly!
You don't have to watch it. Me and your mama have to watch it.
Good. Good luck having nightmares for the rest of your life. Oh, if I was watching it, I would.
Very insightful. I think she almost nailed it. She just about got it.
Pretty close.
I love that Jamie Lee Curtis was bad. Just she looks angry, so she's probably the bad one. So, let's move along to what this movie actually is about, now that we've heard everybody's wrong guesses. So, Halloween Resurrection came out in 2002. It was directed by Rick Rosenthal, written by Larry Brand and Sean Hood. It stars Jamie Lee Curtis, Busta Rhymes, Tyra Banks, Sean Patrick Thomas, Thomas Ian Nichols, Bianca Kalick, and Katie Sackhoff. It had a budget of $15 million and a box office total of $37.6 million.
Snap.
So I guess it made money somehow. The synopsis is, when a group of teens win a contest to spend a night in Michael Myers' childhood home to be broadcast live on the internet, they believe they are in for a little fun and some free publicity. But things go frightfully wrong and the game turns into a struggle to make it out of the house alive.
I'm in. Sounds amazing.
So, normally we just play a clip from the movie, and we will do that, but I also want to play the full trailer for the movie because it was back from a time when they still narrated trailers.
Yes.
So you can get a lot more out of it.
Golden age of trailers.
So let's take a listen to the trailer for Halloween Resurrection.
Tomorrow night, you will enter the childhood home of our most brutal mass murderer. The home has been rigged up with several cameras, but for the most part, the audience will see only what you see.
6 friends.
Are you sure they're not just putting us in some house with hidden cameras in the shower?
This is gonna be fun.
Have been offered fame and fortune.
That's the American dream.
All they need to do
All the windows will be boarded up and all the doors will be locked shut behind them. No one will be allowed to leave until the show is over.
is stay the night.
Let the dangertainment begin.
Now,
You think this is the one that he used to, do his thing?
the webcast is live.
One flash and you can light up 1,000 computer screens.
You are like this close to getting voted off the island.
The stage is set.
Is anybody else seeing this? That worked perfect.
Whoa!
It's all fake. We've been set up.
Only trying to give America a good show.
But the house
Wait, what just happened? We just lost Bill's camera. There's somebody in the hall.
is his.
Michael's here!
This summer,
Somebody please help us.
evil comes home.
Trick or treat, mother.
Want a piece of me?
Hello, Michael.
I knew you'd come sooner or later. What took you so long?
Thank God for trailer narration. We would never know what movies were about before we got to
right?
them. So now let's take a listen to an actual clip from Halloween Resurrection.
I think Michael Myers had fits of rage that he could not control. They're kind of like a klepto or a nympho or a pyro.
So, instead of stealing silverware, he slashes the necks of teenage girls, huh?
Oh, come on. Haven't you ever had an impulse that you just could not control?
Continuously.
You mean continually. Continuous means continuing uninterrupted, while continual means recurring periodically.
Donna, when are you gonna get out of your head and start thinking with your body?
Please. Does that line ever actually work on the chicks in the music department?
Art history, too. Sometimes even poli-sci.
Well, it doesn't cut it with critical studies.
Bummer.
Besides, screwing a music major would be tantamount to lesbianism.
I could get into that.
So that will just about wrap up our very first ever mini episode.
Yeah. If you haven't already listened to last week's episode, go download it now.
Yes.
Listen to it. Give it a listen. It's a good one.
We have a TeePublic store that we have not been promoting enough.
Yes, we do.
So
Get
if
some
you want
merch.
to get some sweet swag on your sweet bodies, go ahead and
There you are being that creepy guy again. What is up with you tonight?
put it all over your body.
Stop being weird. I don't like it. Anyway, it's got some cool designs in there. Check it out.
Links to all of that can be found on our Twitter. And yeah, enjoy Halloween Resurrection. Come back here this time next week, and we will be sharing all of our thoughts on it.
Catch you then.